Okay, so let's talk about how we use the unit circle. First of all, in terms of memorizing it, some people memorize all the coordinates for all of the points all the way around. You have options, you can do that. Other people memorize the first quadrant and then just reflect and think about which quadrant cosine, for example, should be negative in. Other people kind of think about those hash marks on the axis. I tend to fall into that school, but again, you can do the way it works for you. But here's how we use this. So let's say, for example, we want to find the cosine of 4 pi over 3. All we have to do is find 4 pi over 3 on the unit circle. So that's right here. Look at the point where it hits the unit circle, and because it's cosine, we need to find the x-coordinate. So I'm just looking into my x-coordinate. It's negative 1/2. So the cosine of 4 pi over 3 is negative 1/2, even though I wrote negative 1/3. All right, let's do another one. Let's say we have tangent. So if I want to do tangent of 3 pi over 2, again, I want to look and find where 3 pi over 2 is on the unit circle. And then I want to look at the coordinate. And I want to do the y-coordinate over the x-coordinate. So here, that's going to be negative 1 over 0. Well, I know that anything divided by 0 is undefined, so tangent of 3 pi over 2 is undefined. Let's talk a little bit about secant, cosecant, and cotangent. So for secant of theta, we just need the reciprocal of the x-coordinates. For cosecant, you can probably guess, we need the reciprocal of the y-coordinate. And finally, for cotangent, you can either think of this as the x-coordinate over the y-coordinate, or you can think of that as just the reciprocal of tangent, because that's the same thing. All right, so a couple more examples. So let's say we want to find the cosecant of 7 pi over 4. So again, I've got to go first and find 7 pi over 4. That's here. Then I need to find the y-coordinate because it's cosecant. So the y-coordinates, I'm looking over here, negative root 2 over 2. But I need the reciprocal. So the reciprocal of that would be negative 2 over radical 2, which when we rationalize ends up being negative root 2. One more. Let's do secant of 2 pi over 3. So again, I need to first go and find the angle. So 2 pi over 3 is here. I need the x-coordinate because it's secant. So down here, that's negative 1/2. So if I take the reciprocal, that's just negative 2.